Hello everyone, Random595 here, and today I'll be explaining how to play Warrior in Rogue Paper 4. Let's jump right in. As always, I'm a big fan of using the Potion of Healing early on, get that max HP boost. So how does Warrior work? Warrior got some really good defensive abilities, but you're lacking mobility. What you need to do is you need to use positioning and terrain to your advantage against ranged enemies, and melee enemies are fairly easy. You want to use your speed point to close in on range stuff, take minimal damage. Okay, and we just let it come into us. Hide down the end of corridors will be a lot of what you're doing. We'll pull this guy over here, and we'll hide down here, and he'll come to us. Cool. Against melee, we use our standard ability shields up, and then we kite backwards and use shields up again, and they can't do anything to us. And that's the basic Warrior gameplay for early on. Shields up, run away. We're on water, so we get critical hits. And then this guy still has too much HP left. We'll just keep cutting back and shields up. Okay, that's not too hard. Shields up when we can. Very nice, that bot, but we'll just run away. We want to take minimum damage, you should run a lot. We're on the water here, we will take some critical hits, but they will also take critical hits, so worthwhile. I was also abusing the fact that when enemies are in a corridor, they will step out and make way for the enemies behind them, so sometimes they won't even attack at all. The bot. As a warrior, you want strength first. If you don't get strength, you take dex, because speed points fix your maneuverability issues. If you get 5 or 6 speed points, then nothing matters. Power Strike is the first ability you want, so you hold your first point. You don't spend it. Power Strike is definitely worth waiting until the next level. Shields up on them, take out the nest, bunch of archers. You don't have to run from every archer, but I prefer playing where I can. This guy's going to step up to make way for that guy, so he won't even get a hit off. And then finish that guy, only taking 1 archer shot against 2 archers, which is pretty good. I'm going to wait a turn. I thought it would spawn. Okay. Wanted to shields up as much as I could. Okay, so shields up here. You should run back. You don't want to be on unstable, and you don't want to let them surround you too much. A spear is absolutely ideal. As a warrior, spear is the best early game weapon by far. I am not going to use it because it would be too strong. What we're going to do is run away from this guy and find a good corridor. So the way we kill this guy is we trap him in a corridor and we stand in front of him. And he'll eventually summon behind himself. If it's a long enough corridor, he won't be able to do that. Let's go to this one. This one's an even better corridor. It's not longer, but he'll be on unstable. There we go. And he'll also kind of be trapped. The key point here is we're not letting him ever get rats surrounding us. If he can summon and we have to fight off all the rats as well, it's really painful. So use the terrain to limit how many enemies can get to you. You only ever want to be hitting 1 enemy at once. Unless you're intentionally trying to get a shields up. Since we've got some decent terrain, let's run away from you. Shields up. And shields up. There we go. Chakrams are very useful. We take strength, and then we take power strike, and now that will help a lot in killing those archers and taking even less damage. Yeah, you can leave that alone for now. We'll come back for it later. Power strike, bam. No longer will those archers get 1 hit on us. They might. You're not guaranteed to kill them, but it helps a lot to take them out. Okay. Let's go here. Hide behind this terrain. Oh, I shouldn't have got hit by that. That was my bad. This, and we'll use our speed points to go in and finish him off. Cool. Something else you can do with Power Strike is, well, we're actually not going to do it here. But I was thinking you could knock things into pits. Yeah, okay. I should be able to show it here. Eventually he'll step there, and you can... Oh, he just instantly died. If he didn't die, he'd go into the pit and would kill him. You get a bow. I'm also not going to use the bow, but you really should. It just makes your gameplay much easier. If you have a bow, you can just sit here and shoot them as they come towards you, and then finish them off, which makes life very easy. Power strike, and you can also use a bow to finish stuff like that. So it's very handy to have. I'm not going to pretend that we don't have that. you've got two options here. You can either go in, they're all unstable, so I'd actually recommend it, and kill them like that, and run away from the melee. Or your other option is to do the reverse and use speed points to run away. If you're taking too much damage, just grab a HP shroom to heal up. We're on the boss floor, and bosses are generally at the top, so generally be aware of that. He has to come through here. He's on unstable. We power strike. He's dead. As you can see, having just 2 speed points is really handy for getting in close. Okay, I've got to be careful with these guys. Knock you back. I actually want to get in. So I shouldn't be on the water. That was my bad. Shields up. Kill him. Trade out until we get our abilities. Yeah. I would advise not advancing over the water and instead running away. And doing the same thing though. Okay, we're in the boss room. We want to run away from. We pulled everything. That's fine. Use the blink. Get away. Hide down here. See what reaches us. Cool. And I'll show you the power of Power Strike very soon. Just keep him there. We just need Power Strike back. That'll do. Let him come out. Rush up here. Into the pit. And we get a Swift Bow. So I will put the Swift Bow on just for the speed point. And I do have 2 bows, so like it's quite reasonable to have one by this stage in the game, but I'll try not to use it. Next up, you should take Shields Up 2. So the reason we take Shields Up 2 is the lower cooldown on Shields Up is amazing, but it also reflects ranged attacks. So now we've got even more options on how to deal with those ranged attacks. It means almost nothing can damage us when we use Shields Up. If I go here, okay, that guy got reflected and they use those abilities. And we'll take this. Shields up again. What we really should do though is run here and hit these guys if they come through. Nice and easy. Shields up. He might step back, he might not. And there we go. Leather armor. Chuck that on. I didn't use this against the boss. I'm so bad at using experience bots. The rest of the guys that were in the boss room. Now that we have shields up, the first turn they hit us and then we power shock and we hit them. Ranged enemies should be never really damaging us. Okay, we want to keep taking strength until we get 14, otherwise dex. At 14 we can get our level 2 talents, which is very nice. Okay, bunch of frogs. We can pull this guy and get the snake at the same time, unfortunate. He jumped in, let's shields up here. Use our speed point to run away. Let's go down here, we got our abilities back. Hide on this side. Wait up here to get my ability, shields up, speed point in, and finish him off. That's pretty much how you want to do it. They're going to take the healing shrooms, but that's okay. I want to get more of them with shields up. So, okay. If you have the spear, by the way, or a ranged weapon, so with the ranged weapon you can just be shooting them. And with the spear, you can hit them and speed point away and easily kill stuff. Spear is insanely strong. I should probably put a weapon on. One thing you do want to be careful of is engaging on the water, as you will take a lot more damage if you're unstable. Something to know about these frogs is that they take critical hits on vines, which makes it much easier to kill lots of them. Let's pull these guys in. Too bad they didn't both notice us. Our abilities can't be used on both of them. If they hit that, they'll burn the vines. Step back, and then get some crits. You can food greed, which means to use your food as a resource. And just keep running around until you're half HP and then eat food. It can be valuable. It means you can take a bit of damage and not worry about it. Build up, get that. But you also don't need to if you don't like it. Just use that food immediately. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, next up, I personally prefer to take Shield Block first and Recovery second. Up to you. Shield Block is 20% less damage, pretty much. And Recovery is a very nice effect that heals poison damage and saves you from using a consumable. If you find yourself using auto consumables, maybe try taking Recovery first. Yeah, we got a bunch of frogs, so I kind of don't want him to use that. So I'm going to go over here, shields up to try and kill these two, and then you should pull me through that, and then I get shields up again, use it on as many as possible, reposition, take out the fast enemies. Same as with Ranger, fast enemies are the main priority at first. For a wish, there's a lot of things you can wish for. I would generally save it for a weapon if you don't find a good weapon. Yeah. Okay, get this. We're going to use our speed point, and then we just kite backwards. There are other ways you can deal with these guys. I'll show you in a moment. What you can do is get, if you're 3 tiles away, they charge, and when they charge, you get 2 free melee hits like that, and then it's really easy to get them charged back the other way, and you can repeat. So that's a tactic you can use, or you can just cycle your abilities. Either works on them. Okay, organize that. If you are struggling with the game, I highly recommend that you use the wish earlier. If you're not struggling, then just use it later on, because the deeper or the higher level you are when you use a wish, the better loot you get. Yeah. Alright. It's hard not to use the bow. Get that. But the difference is you just kite backwards and use your abilities a little bit more. Cool. Now against these guys, you're probably going to take some damage. Depends on exactly where you can get them. 2 steps there. Okay, go in, strike, and speed point. There we go. Nice and easy. Get ourselves to 14 strength, so we've got everything available. This. Now, against something like this, it's completely optional. You don't have to fight this, and maybe it's not a good idea to fight 4 frogs that are going to jump and run around. So 1 chest, 4 frogs. It's up to you to decide if you want to engage that. Remembering they're fast on water, they jump. They're pretty annoying enemies, but we can probably handle it. If our shield's up, it'll hit that guy. The thing is, I want to kill him. Right here, knockback, take that guy out. It can be annoying to chase down these kind of guys, but you do have speed points. If you have a bow, it's also much easier. They shoot every second turn, so that's how you can time your shields up on them. So yeah, if you think it's going to take some resources to do the fight, don't engage. Yeah, that's pretty much the rule. Yeah, we're on the 4th floor, so we should watch out for the boss. Run away from these kind of guys. Up, that. Over there. That might be the boss. No, it's not. Cool. So there's multiple ways you can kill these guys. If you've got a bow, you can shoot them. If you have a spear, you can stab them from range. If you have neither of those, you can step in and shields up, and then step away, and then they can't damage you. And when I say step in, I mean use a speed point. Keep stacking all of our loot. Now, the #1 ability you want to get on a warrior is charge. It is extremely common to find, and it fixes all your maneuverability issues. If you get charge, you are completely set. Yes, okay, there's the boss. The way you handle this boss is you run away. Now, when they charm you, you'll not be able to move away from them. However, you can move sideways, and if you go out of vision, the charm effect disappears. So you want to do that, and then actually maintain your distance, because they'll charm again at some stage, and you want your abilities back, so that you can use your abilities and kill them, so that you're not locked in a melee fight with them, because if you're locked in a melee fight with them, they life tap off you, and it's a very bad time. Shields up, and I will just use my bow to save the time of grinding them out without taking damage. Okay, 2 archers, that's fine. We'll get in there. I'm actually going to shields up. That guy, the melee deal more damage, so they're the bigger threat. If you use charge as well, it'll let you easily get to what you want. That didn't even work, that's fine. We'll just melee this guy down. Shields up. And we charge. Bam, as you can see, charge lets you close down those archers super easily. Yep. But I'm going to try and avoid using charge to show you the difference, and I'll probably use it in the Yendor fight. And I'll explain how you beat Yendor with and without charge. Okay, knock you back, shields up. No knockback there, so we just gotta be careful. It's just a long grind. Make sure they either get knocked back or killed, and if you can hit multiple of your abilities, that speed things up. 9 damage. I don't have a weapon on. That explains why I was dealing so little damage in all these situations. I didn't even notice. It just shows how good the warrior abilities are. We've got 2 scrolls of requirement. Very nice. So at this stage, wish for a weapon or something. See if you can get yourself a spear or a mace. It's a pretty big upgrade. Personally, I'm just going to wish for scrolls. That's my favorite thing to wish for. Maybe not the best idea for you. Shields up. Not even sure that blocked it. Shields up, not block whip attacks. Probably doesn't. Okay, so we've got 2 healers, 2 haste guys, 2 fast guys. One of them is regenerating. That's pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is charge him. Shields up. Try and kill this guy. That's not really worth taking that, but I do want to kill him. Okay, there we go. Now run away. Get him out of vision of the healers. If he's not in vision, then they won't heal him. Except that's not going to work here. We'll get healed, so let's use a consumable. Take him out. It's worth it. Shields up, one of them. Take you guy out. You guy out. There we go. Cool. Let's see. Recovery. Recovery is what you want. Recovery is really nice. It lets you survive many situations without needing consumables. So if you use charge here, you can close the gap. If you don't have charge, oops, don't step on fire shrooms. You want to run away to a situation like this, and then use your attacks. That guy's going to hit us, so let's avoid it for a few turns. Try and get our cooldowns back, shields up, and then bring him in over here. Sometimes they kite backwards, there's not much you can do about it. Okay. He's going to lunge, shields up. Ow. I should have charged. Trying not to, but it's hard because we have charge. Okay, one enemy up here. We step in range, shields up, first shot, nice and easy. The game's telling me, it's telling me, use your spear. Alright, I'll use the spear. I've got 2 wishes. I used one of them, yep. And 2 bows. Like, there's lots of options to get a better weapon. Okay, so we got ice guy there, which I do want to kill. I'm just gonna stand here, blink in to this guy here. See, that's the problem. But you'll get knocked away. But he didn't die. Let's kill him. There we go. And we want to shield up all of them, and then use our speed points. Berserk is the biggest threat. There we go. Spear makes life very easy. I really shouldn't use a spear here. It's just so strong. Against this, you wanna, if you've got charge, you can charge in. Otherwise, you can use things like shrooms to get in close. Power strike that, shields up the wolves, and then you should be able to kill it before it spawns a second set. If one of them gets you from range, and so it started spawning, then what you want to do instead is run away. When the wolves get next to you, shields up, and if you keep running, you should have shields up back by the time each wave reaches you. Generally not a good idea if one of them spawns over here to try and get all the way in on it, unless you have charge. It'll take too many resources. Or whip guys. Just run around this corner here. Get you. They should step out. And then I grab this. Take no damage. Yep. Cool. Every time you damage, you can just top up with a healing shroom. As you'll see, there are lots of healing shrooms in the game. If you just go to the go-to menu, it will show you how many healing shrooms are left on each floor. So, lots and lots of shrooms. This here is going to be that switch there that I didn't hit. Let's take it. Weapon mastery, pretty solid. Straight buff the damage. And head on down. Yeah, switch for something good. We'll leave that alone until we have to fight it, because we don't know what it is. Oh, you know, it's a group of enemies that we don't necessarily want to fight. If I shields up, he'll use that ability. That's pretty typical. Shields up. Knockback. Yeah. Okay, we pit trap. Okay. Boots of Dex, very nice. Attribute items are worth enchanting. I've been holding my enchant scrolls to get something good. And attribute item is something good. We now have 5 speed points, so even if we don't have charge, we can now close a massive distance just with speed points alone. Okay, we pulled that guy. Cool. What you want next? So, shield block 2, an extra 20% less damage is really good. And recovery 2, if you're using recovery, it doubles the heal and it gives you a 10 or usually more turn duration of 10% HP per turn. You don't die. If you have recovery 2, you can't die. You just heal so much HP. So you definitely want that before Vault of Yendor. But for me, I haven't used recovery yet, so I'll take shield block, because shield block gives more consistent returns, if that makes sense. We'll sell the stuff that we don't need. This is better. It gives AP, which boosts your damage, and it also protects you from mental effects, and we don't need that. Ring of Strength. It's quite a strong item. And a wish. So we had 3 wishes. Wow. And levitation is really good. I advise everyone to take levitation unless they get an item that gives it to them. We'll enchant the Ring of Strength. That's giving us 16 HP, 2 more melee damage, which is really good. And yeah, 2 wishes. So I just wish for scrolls again. I am a massive fan of scrolls. Okay, we've got so much stuff. Let's sell this potion because I never use them correctly. I'm not saying that you should sell those potions. I'm saying that I never use them correctly, so I sell them. Okay, let's take this. You could grab, but it should be fine. Okay, he threw me immediately, and I got blink. So the Orc Battle Priest has on-hit overheal allies. You do not want to hit this guy until you killed everything else. Let's just go down here and kill everything else first. He's going to step out, then that guy might grab, so let's avoid that. And yeah, you don't want to let yourself be grabbed. We'll knock him back at this. If you can be grabbed, I guess what you want is, how do I do this? Yeah, okay. We'll go here. I'm going to shields up, and if he grabs me, I could knock him back, which breaks the grab. He's dead now. And now we can kill this guy. If you hit this guy before, when there's other guys around, they'll all get healed up to above their maximum HP, which is really bad. This item is actually fairly solid for Warrior. I would generally use it, but I've got an even better headgear, and I've got additional strength points, so I don't need it. Get rid of that. A Warrior can use that item, particularly if you enchant it 3 strength for 1 int. It's worthwhile. So we get Iron Forge. That's gonna be interesting because you want a mace or armor piercing to do that zone. So we might go back and do whatever the second side dungeon was. Cool, we called this. Another example of how to do this is shields up, and if he grabs you, knock him back. There we go, nice and easy. But what we really want to do is not fight this guy. I've kind of messed it up. Okay, that's fine. If you have charge, you can charge in nice and easy. He has an ice attack, so because he's got ice, you want to use all your speed points first. So that way if he slows you and you can't use your speed points, it doesn't matter. We'll just kill this guy. Take out the totem he drops. As long as you split him up from these guys, it's nice and easy. Shields up, grabbed, knock him back. You can also use any bow that you have, use any terrain. Lots of different strategies. Just if you're ever going to try and shields up, make sure you've got a way to knock them back. Because when you're grabbed, you take critical hits and you can't run away for 3 turns. So it's really bad. And shields up these guys. Now it's very important that you keep this boss away from you while you deal with these guys. Cool. And he's dropped off down there because he stayed out of vision for too long. We'll come back and kill all of this. If I get in closer and shields up, I should hit multiple. And shields up again. Berserked enemy grabbing you and hitting you hurts a lot, so make sure you don't let them do that. Okay, now for this boss here, you want to use a nice corridor, which actually some of the bottom corridors are better. We'll actually run around. It's good to have a regenerating effect as well, if it's available. It means you'll be no risk. Oops, I dropped him off. Okay, this corridor is very nice. So the nice thing about this corridor is he can't run away. You can't swap spaces with them. So he summons behind himself, so they're not next to you, and you just hit him. And then you want to, shields up whenever you get it to get even more damage, and just hit him. Yep, cool. If you're low, use recovery, and bam, dead. That's how you handle him. Next up, we got 5 speed points. If you don't have charge, I would probably keep taking speed points. If you have charge, 5 is enough, and I'll take int for more damage on your abilities. So it's up to you, but more speed points is always good, and 16 strength is plenty. We got tons of HP. Cool. Gonna go back up. Now, Iron Forge, most of the enemies have high protection, and we don't have a weapon that goes through protection. So I would highly recommend that you don't fight Ironforge and instead go to the other side dungeon. Or alternatively, you could wish for a weapon. War axe. No, no good. I'm going to use the spear now because I just wished. And I found 2 spears in the game and I had 3 wishes. So by now I'd have either a spear or a mace of some kind. I got 100 gold. I haven't been to the librarian. Let's have a look. Have I been? Oh, I must have pit trapped past this floor. Normally I wouldn't have skipped it. Few talents. Lunge, absolutely amazing. Dash attack, completely broken. Cyclone strike, great. Get one of those. Get the melee abilities. They're super strong. Shield of Ice is super solid. Some people like Aura of Death. I think it's trash. Up to you. And Strafe Attack solid as well because we have a fair amount of decks. Personally, I like going Barbarian. I take Cyclone Strike, Charge, and then Warrior, Shields Up, Power Strike, and these 4 abilities are just really great together. If you have Charge to go in, you can charge charge this ability, or you can use your speed points. Up to you. Just want to Shields Up. Kill the healer, they're the biggest threat. This guy's the next biggest threat because of how much damage he deals. If I go here, I can Cyclone Strike, and the archer really just blinks away at you and does nothing. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a spear. I'm going to start using Charge, Cyclone Strike, Power Strike. Just use everything now. There's no need to fight that. I mean, you can. It's just, why is my question. If you're not really going to get anything worthwhile, then don't waste the time. Let's go back up. Clear this side dungeon. We'll see what it is. Ooh, core. It's been a while since I've done core. Happy with that. Shields up. So Power Strike hits both things that the spear would hit. Same as Cyclone Strike, which is really good. Cyclone Strike that. It's okay that got healed. And Charge. Charge also knocks the enemy back, so that's another reason why it's so ridiculously good. Oh, it's been a while since I've done core. I'm gonna go up here. Clear this out, wait for that to forget about me, and come in with the speed point, knock it back, and do similar things repeatedly. Alright. Gone. You could charge this guy, you'll end up on the lava for 1 turn, but that's fine. I meant to Power Strike him there, my bad. Okay. What these guys have? Blinking, whatever. It's in there. Talent. These guys pull you in, right? They have a grab, or they just pull. No, they just pull. That guy's gonna pull if he can see me. So maybe I should let him pull me here. Yeah, because he hadn't pulled me yet. I wonder what the cooldown is on that pull. Because if he pulls me again, that'll be annoying. Shields up. Yeah, curious. As I said, I haven't really done core much. I generally don't. It's nice. You could trade it for the bow. 16 hit points is solid, but probably not. Okay. Kind of enemies up there in that. A turret. Turrets have protection. We'll just avoid that. You drop, what, flaming carapace armor or something? Which would be an upgrade. Why not? May as well see what this boss is like. Since we pulled just the boss and nothing else, I'm going to run away. You jump in. Do you have poison attack? You do. You're also really weak. Yeah, sure. Fire resistance would be nice in this zone. So we have to go either that way or that way. Use your speed points to cross the lava. Something good in here. Shield of Ice, not good in this zone, but good overall. We'll just take it. It's nice to have regenerating HP. This guy, Power Strike. Nice. There. Oh, we don't even need to top up. Talent point. So Recovery 2 is really what I want the most. Pretty much anything you can take, but I think Recovery 2 is the best. Let's go here, knock you onto that land, and knock you back again. Not the turret. This guy see me already. Jump in, shields up. Make sure we get the knockback on him. Okay, oh, we'll take that. I didn't want that to see me. That's fine. At this stage, I've got enough speed points, and I'm using charge, so I'll just take the end. There's no need to fight all of that. Got the boss, get all of our resources back. Okay, nothing I don't want to enchant, we're good. This boss. So we have a spear, which is really nice, as we won't take the damage shield from the vortex. That's why spears are amazing. What we want to do is get over here. The key thing is I don't want the boss to aggro. So I can take all of this out nice and safely. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Get that crunch. So, yeah, now we can pull the boss. He's got this flame attack, I believe. Yeah, he does. So, what I want to do, I don't have enough speed points to get all the way around. Maybe I should wait for my speed points to come back. That's fine, because he'll step there. I go to here. And then I'm going to charge. Knock you onto the land. And when this guy is on the land and far away from the water, I don't think there's anything he can do except die. Yeah. Poor guy. No need to fight fair. Oh, let's go. Okay, so we got that all aggro. This is going to aggro and the stairs are over there. Just speed point and run. This way. No need to fight everything. Here, 2 speed points will take some damage, doesn't matter. Get out of here. Why have we... Okay. Alright. Go again. Where are the stairs? That way. Did I pitch up down or something on the previous one? Or how did I... Oh, I know what happened. Maybe I should swap them. I keep getting them confused. Let's go back up. And... Okay. Fine, I've got no speed points, but... Probably kill this guy. Or not. 1 speed point. 5 range. Stay out of range, so he just can't hit us. Alrighty. Let's go win the game. Stopped by the merchant on the way through. Pretty sure he was on the 4th floor. Sell him what we don't need. You could keep this for the fire resistance. I prefer the speed points. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to swap that in. May as well buy some good stuff. Yep. Cool. Not that they even fit. I've got so many consumables, as tends to be the case in this game. They just keep stacking up. Got the enchant that we can use on this when we get it down to 1 charge to refresh all the charges. And let's go. No wells. Let's go straight down. Alrighty, so we got that. And what's behind it on that side? That's 2 of the blade dancers. I think I prefer this side. Yeah, definitely prefer this side. We're going to charge in on that guy. Get ourselves in the middle. Fine by me. And then we'll Cyclone Strike. Shields up. Okay. Kill that one. Step down. If I charge you, seems the best. Push you back. Very nice. If you get multiple cooldown abilities, you can just roll through everything like that. We should also probably put this guy into the toxic waste because we don't really damage him very well because of all his armor. I have 3 blinks. So there's 2 ways you can clear these floors. You can kill everything first, then open the glyph gates, or you can rush the floors. It's really up to you. I'm going to take out this top section first, and then rush. Shields up. Here. Try not to let them damage me at all. Because why would I let them damage me? Let's go here. Knock you back. That. Hide behind this, because this guy is melee and ranged. You just want to be careful of that. Get back. See protection. 12 protection as well. I see. Nasty. Knock it back. Charge. Shields up. Just rotate through all your abilities and then use terrain to hide. He actually explodes in, cross shaped, so we'll avoid that damage. If you really want to be safe, you should clear that as well. I'm going to pop the levitation potion, though it's a little bit early. Oh, nice. It is this side. We're just going to hide here. Fine. Charge you. Head down. But this, I like to pull 2 golems at once. I just find it works better for me if I do it that way. Damage like this. Cycle all the abilities. And you also want to abuse these spikes. Spikes deal lots of damage, even if your weapons aren't dealing heaps of damage. Okay, so, yep. I just find if you kill 2, you can generally kill 2 before the middle guy spawns, and then the walls start popping here, and here, and you got to figure out which one has the stairs. Just use the speed points. We're lucky it was this side. But otherwise, you do the same thing. There's really not that many enemies. So you can just keep killing them, or you can just run upstairs, like either or. Okay, yep, it's all good. Charge range is really good against Yendor. Otherwise, make sure you got recovery 2, shield block 2, everything's good. More damage, whatever you want. We'll take charge range. Now, this floor here, enemies spawn if you step in specific tiles. So what you like the crossing zones. So what you can do is you can blink across them, and then the enemies don't spawn, and then the level becomes completely free. You can also gamble and use TP scrolls, and sometimes that works. Okay, we were unlucky, but again, what else are we going to use our blinks for? So may as well get through this kind of floor completely for free. Yendor fight. If you have your levitation pot, pop it now. I use mine early to make my life easy. And we're good to go. 4 hellfires, 3 dominates. Alright. This floor. Okay, so there's a trick you can do here. And what you do is you dominate the healer, and he'll either smite or torment Yendor. And if he smites, huge damage. Cool. And then smite is also really big damage. Okay, and Yendor is almost dead, and we've done almost nothing. I have used pretty much all my resources, so I'm going to energy pot. And then I'm just going to shields up, clear some of them. Cyclone strike, make sure I don't get myself grabbed. I'm going to charge Yendor. So as you can see, charge is really good at closing the distance on Yendor, who likes to force distance. So if you have charge, it makes your life very, very easy. You can clear all of these guys if you want, which lets you then grab these wells, use a few speed points, or you can just run circles around them because you can. So if you don't have charge, we'll do a Yendor fight where we don't have charge. It changes the mechanics a bit. For this Yendor, what you want to do is you want to get to this corner over here. So this corner is great. You sit here and you just use your abilities. Get that one, shields up, let them come in, and just sit here using your abilities and clearing all the slimes. If you've got a spear, you hit where you can hit 2 of them, and it's okay to take some damage. Actually, even expecting to take damage, just judge how much HP you have. Knock that back, kill this. Cool. We're really low HP, we pop recovery 2. Full HP, 12 turns of 10% of our HP per turn. Now, the really important thing here is Yendor blinks, and then he's got 10 turns until he can blink again. So you want to wait until he's blinked, and then you want to rush in on him and use all your abilities. That's the trick. And then you've got 10 turns to deal damage, where he can't really do too much. Sometimes he'll run away a little bit. Okay. And then you do it all again. Let's go here. I don't want to save that shroom if I can. Yendor might step on it though. Not much we can do there. Yeah, Yendor's here. Let's go here. Shields up. Like that. Take these guys out. Ah yes, if Yendor gets on the water, he will summon a lot of guys. Generally, you can kind of hide in the corner. Plus, for a warrior, they don't deal that much damage. And you're waiting for another opportunity, so you want Yendor to blink away. And then when you can, we'll rush in on him. Use this. And rush again. And start dealing all the damage. We've got this back off cooldown. I have no idea why. Oh, because I use the energy pot. Yes. So, it's if you just pop that, you just won't die. And the best thing about it is that you get it back again when you drink this pot here. We should just kill Yendor. 2 speed points. Let's take this guy out first. Cyclone strike should pop Yendor. There we are. So I know it's on cooldown and it's back again. So if you use your consumables like that, you can rush Yendor down in bursts using your speed points. Cool. This one's really easy. I won't even... charge is always useful, but whatever. I'm just thinking how to use my consumables in the most fun manner. Why don't I just Hellfire? Let's make sure we get these two as well. Because I got so many Hellfires. Cyclone Strike's pretty good at damaging this down. Shields up to hit all of them. Take this. Rush in on Yendor. Use my speed points in on him. He should blink soon. There we go. Power pot, as soon as he's blinked, rush in again. You've got summons, may as well use them. push him into our summons. And yeah, that's Warrior. So Yendor is perfectly beatable without charge, but having charge really helps when he forces you away with summons and then you have to close the distance again. So try and get charge if you can, but you can survive without it if you stack up some speed points. Okay, that's pretty much how Warrior works. Hopefully that advice helps you. If you've got any questions about specific situations or certain builds or classes, let me know, and I'm happy to give advice. See you guys next time.